And you?
Just one request, if people at the back, if they can come front for the last one.
In fact, what I would suggest is those who are sitting over here, it will be better to move on this side so that I will not come in between you and the presentation.
Okay, that's also fine. Everyone could move on to the set.
Yeah.
You could fill that.
When first time Sanjay approached me whether I'll be interested in coming over here, whether I'll be available, the basic thought was he asked me exactly what he said here, to give something to the listeners what they can practice. So today's lecture is basically aimed at that it is to start, it is to initiate some thought process in your mind. All of you are technical analysts. At the same time, there is something which is changing in technicals. You must have seen that technicals, if you follow verbatim as it is printed in the book, it may not give you as great results as you would have got, but you come to know afterwards that अरे ये किया होता तो अच्छा होता. I should have done something like this, right? So this is basically aiming at provocation of your thoughts. Today's lecture is aimed at that. Now, whenever I am talking of evolving the technicals with time, all of us know evolution. We have studied evolution right from school days. And Darwin said in his famous book, The Voyage of Beagle, that if a species is not evolving, then it is on the path to extinction. If you are not ready to change with time, if you are not ready to adapt, soon you will be perished. Okay? So let us quickly see. Now whenever we are talking of technicals, we say technical analysis is a soft science. What is the meaning of soft science? It has rules of science. At the same time, in science, we have a rule which you are not permitted to bend or break. We say Newton's law of motion, every action has equal and opposite reaction. Can it happen sometimes the reaction is less than the opposite? Not permitted. But when we say technical analysis, it is soft science. The rules are not that hard. Many times we see there is a chart and in the entire trend line, one point is coming out. What we do? We neglect it. Right? Actually, truly speaking, if top needs to be joined, you cannot neglect. No, it's not a hard science, it's a soft science. So first of all, we say chart. What is chart? Reading a chart is nothing else, it's an art. Okay, it's not a hardcore science, first of all. Now, when we are saying evolving the technicals with time, it follows that times have changed. Times are changing continuously. What is time? We always talk of, even in scientific terms, we talk of dimensions, x-axis, y-axis, z-axis. 3-axis we know. But how many dimensions are there? The fourth dimension in science is time. Okay? Now whenever we are talking of time, first of all, what is time? If we see standard any book on physics, try to find out what exactly is time. We find a definition of time. It's the indefinite continued progress of existence and events that occur in apparently irreversible succession from the past to the present to the future. That is how we define time. Yes?
This is something that audio get from the laptop. So the only song is from
Which one?
the audio one. Yeah. That's it.
Okay.
Because we won't be replying.
Now, whenever we are talking of that, it's a continuous process. And all of us know that we are using time regularly in technical analysis, barring very few techniques, like maybe point and figure and all. Everywhere else, we plot our graphs always price against time. Price we put on the y-axis, time is on the x-axis. Okay, now whenever we are plotting this time, we are always studying the charts or anything, how much is the change. The question is, what all parameters in our technical analysis are based on time. Variety of parameters are there where we give importance to time. First of all, for how long is your trade going to take place? Are you a day trader? Are you a positional trader? Are you a long-term investor? For day trader, when I say time, it may be a few minutes, maybe a few hours. That's it. Before close of the trade, he is going to square off all his positions. Two times become important for him. Number one, when he enters, and number two, by what time he has to exit. Right? Before close of the trade for the day, he has to close his positions. So how much time is remaining? Now, first of all, in no other technique, truly speaking, if you are talking of technicals, only two places we find time remaining. One is the day trader, other is traders in futures and options, the time remaining to expire. Other way around, in all other techniques, we only talk of elapsed time, not remaining time. Okay? Positional trading, find time duration is few days, maybe few weeks, exceptional cases maybe 2 months, whereas long-term investing it can be in years. Time of study must be comparable to the period of projection. You cannot use hourly chart to predict where the stock is likely to go up next month. It must be comparable. Right? Many a times people tell me that I've done the projection, I've done the calculation, everything was correct, but then I'm not getting the success. And majority of the times, when I ask the person what you are doing, how you are, just tell me how you predict, I've found that this time of study is not correct. Somebody uses EOD chart, end of the day chart. You are studying data for last few days. You can't expect the results the next day. Next few days, yes, your targets will be achieved. But you can't use end of the day chart perfectly for intraday predictions. You can't use daily chart to determine where the market is likely to be after 3 months. Then you should go for weekly chart or monthly chart. Right? Time span is highly subjective. We always say in technical analysis we have to be as objective as possible. Objective and subjective. What is the exact difference between the two? What is the objective?
Rules will be rigid.
No, objective doesn't mean rules are rigid.